Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Tonight I'm smoking a painkiller Maduro. Somebody who works for me went to the Dominican Republic, brought this back. I don't know where he got it from, probably some store there. He likes more flavored cigars, like his favorite is the Fat Bottom Betty. You know what that is? Pretty good cigar. It's got an infused or flavored tip, I think. Absolutely loves those. But he always picks me up a couple. He goes down there quite a bit and brings some back. But this time he brought back this guy. Never had one. Never, honestly, I want to be honest, never heard of him. Did a little research. I don't like to look up the notes because I like to figure it out on my own. But I do like to know a little bit about the company so I can talk about it. It's made by GTO Cigars. It's a boutique small company, and they're mostly in brick and mortar stores apparently. They do sell with a few online retailers, but I don't know. I've never seen them or heard of them, but I got to tell you, so far, very good. It's a Dominican wrapper, Maduro, beautiful wrapper. I don't know if that's coming through in this video, but a lot of smoke, a lot of smoke. I like that, and I hate when you have to fight with these things. But I lit it a while ago. Little wavy burn line a little bit, but I haven't had to do anything to it. It's burning great. Um, and it's a Maduro, and I usually like a pretty strong cigar, but I would say this is not. This is pretty mild, um, almost a little sweet and smooth. Wow. This would be good if you had a beginner cigar smoker. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it's kind of so far seems pretty mild. There's nothing about it that would put you off. I wouldn't think if you were at all into cigars. I guess if you didn't like them at all, it might. But so far, it's pretty good. It's got a sweet smell and a little bit of a sweet taste. A little bit of I like hickory chips, like something you're smoking. Like if you were smoking, it's not a smoked flavor like sometimes some people don't like smoked meats and things like that. But wouldn't say that. But it's kind of got when it's cooking, it has that sweet smell to it. I would say that for sure. Um, and a little bit of a chocolate, but not real sweet. Almost like when you have that unsweetened cooking cocoa comes in a powdered. It's more like that. Um, I got to say, there's nothing I really don't like about it. I'm gonna have to look for more of these. And like I said, if you got somebody that's just getting into cigars and they want to try a Maduro, get them one of these things. And that's good. And I got this old Granddad 114 single barrel. I've reviewed it before when I first got it. I haven't seen it anywhere else. I've looked to try to get another one because it's pretty good. But I believe the last time, I'm almost positive it was a fresh crack, but it was pretty good. So I wanted to see if it opened up a little bit. And it has. It's even better than last time. Much better. Wow. That's pretty good. Mm. I want to try this with the regular old Granddad 114. I've got a bottle in there. Maybe on one of these videos I'll try them side by side and see what we come up with. But pretty good. If you could still find one of these, pick it up for sure. This cigar is pretty good. It's not infused in any way from what I can tell, but it almost it almost has a. And it's funny now that I think about it. When he handed me this cigar, he said it's sweet, and he doesn't like. I told you he likes like flavored type cigars infused, and but he said he liked this one. Now I see why, because it kind of has a little bit of that. I wouldn't say it's sweet enough that it's infused. I don't believe it is from anything I read, but I could see where he gets that. Man, that's pretty good. Looking forward to see how this develops. So today, um, I was off. It's I can't remember what day it is, but it's Thursday and Saturday's 4th of July. So I was off today. The wife was off. We had the grandkids. They're about to head out of town to visit their other grandparents. With the parents are all going down to South Florida, where her husband's from, and so we had them today, and man, I had a great time. I don't know if you have grandkids, you know what I'm talking about, and we do see them a lot and keep them a lot. We're fortunate they live a few miles away, about a mile away, as the crow flies. But had a good day. Had a good day. As grandparents, you get to spoil them. We took them to the neighborhood pool, and they got a big splash, like a kid's play thing with slides and the little bucket that dumps, and they love all that. And there's other kids to play with. We took them up there. My wife packed us lunches, came back, put the little one down. When he got up, we took him up to the Dailies, which is a Shell station here in Florida. If you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a nice gas station, and they have a restaurant, or like a little deli counter where they make sandwiches and sell ice cream and all that kind of stuff. And they have a big eating area. There's one right near the house, so we took them up there, and one of them wanted a donut. They have pretty damn good donuts. I don't know who makes them for them, but they're good. And then the older one got him ice cream with sprinkles, and they just went to town and sent them home sugared up. We did bring them back. We got in our pool for about an hour before their dad came and got them. But golly, we've had a busy few weeks. We went up to see my dad, which I enjoyed it, but it's always a lot to drive up, drive back, pack, unpack, go back to work, and you're swamped, just absolutely swamped with emails, 100 and something emails. So just, you got to go through. Most of it's bullshit, but you got to look at all of them and see, filter out what you need and don't need. Everybody CCs you on everything, which is good if you're the boss, because you want to know what's happening. But so much of that stuff is just stuff you don't really care or need to know anything about, or it's over with by the time you get back. It happened and done. And anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And we had the guy pass away, the supervisor pass away. So it's been a hectic couple weeks, and looking forward to this weekend when it's just the wife and I, because my son, his girlfriend got surgery, and my other daughter lives in Ocala, so we're not going to see them. So going to have a pretty good weekend. Um, my second cigar of the day. I started out the day with one, and had a Perdomo Habano. It's pretty good. I don't remember if I reviewed that or not, but I've got a few more. I might put out a video on it. It was pretty good. This thing here is maintaining. Still a lot of smoke. I guess you could see that. I haven't had to do anything to the burn line. My gosh. Pretty good. Can't complain. It's still good taste. You know, a lot of times we let all these things with work get to us, and you drive to work and you drive home from work and you're just overwhelmed with crap. And it's funny because you walk in the house on days I didn't work today, but it's amazing how those grandkids, those little kids, they're 4 and 2. Well, he's going to be 2 in a month or 2 here, the young one. And they just come, you walk in the door, and it's been years since somebody came running to see me. My kids are old. And it just changes your whole day. It changes your whole demeanor, whatever weight you've got on you when you walk in and they go, Papa. They call me Papa. My wife's Nana. Papa. And come running. And you just forget all that little crap from work. But they'll get older and grow out of that. And I'm going to miss it. With my kids, I worked my ass off, and I really missed a lot that I shouldn't have. I didn't enjoy it. But I guess that's probably not unusual. We were strapped for money and, all the things. When the kids are little, we had 3 little kids and just a lot. And the grandkids are different because they go home, they stay here overnight a lot, but they don't live here. So there's an end to it. They're going to leave in a day or so. And so you just let you really enjoy them. And I think when you mature, at least for me, I don't know, I guess dads nowadays, I see them doing all kind of stuff with them, but I wasn't raised that way. My dad didn't really do a whole lot with me and my sister other than work. He worked his ass off, and Mom did not. But that's kind of the way I did with my kids. I really didn't do a whole lot with them. We went camping. I think I've talked about that. We did things like that, but I didn't enjoy them as much as I should have looking back. So I'm trying to do so with these guys, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Highly recommend Grandkids. They'll change your whole day. I really enjoy them. But anyway, I know you're not here to talk about that, but this thing here is still getting a little bit of cayenne pepper, but not to where it's off-putting. I mean, some people like pepper. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's just enough. You get a little bit of spice. You take it in, and it leaves it kind of in your mouth. Still that unsweetened chocolate, cocoa, the sweetness, the hickory, and a lot of smoke. In this old granddad single barrel, it's also sweetened up a little bit. Still got that rye spice for sure. But definitely opened up from when I opened it a few weeks ago. I wish I could find another bottle, but I don't think I'm going to. And I don't buy stuff on the secondary market. I'm not doing that. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be an annual release or something. I'm not sure what they're doing with it, but if I see another one, I'll be buying it as long as it ain't outrageously priced. And this was not. So hopefully they'll leave it like that. It seems like if you're a bourbon guy, you've seen prices have come down tremendously, and things that you couldn't find are sitting on the shelf, which is nice to see. you know, E.H. Taylor and Buffalo Trace and even Blanton's and Eagle Rare is pretty much MSRP around here and sitting on the shelf. So that's nice to see. But anyway, pretty good, guys. Pretty good. If you see this somewhere, pick it up. Tell me what you think. I think you'll like it. There's nothing not to like, really. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I got a couple more subscribers. I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank you. One of my videos, I think the one where I reviewed the Warfighter 50 caliber. That video, it's weird how that one's kind of taken off, and then the next one, you know, I've only got a few views on it, so I don't really know what that's all about, or if it's just the something in the algorithm is picked up. I don't know how all that works, but anyway, any of you guys that are watching this, I appreciate it. I really do, and I'm having fun with it. Um, I'm just enjoying it, and I hope the little things I talk about in between are helpful to somebody, because that's what it's all about. We gotta trying to give somebody something to think about, some food for thought. You know. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. Have a safe 4th of July. Um, spend time with your family. Enjoy it, because as I saw recently, you never know when it's going to end or what's going to happen or what life has in store for you. Um, anyway, you guys have a good evening and stay safe.